Hi, this is Kevin Jablonski from Behavioral Sciences. Today I'm going to show you just briefly how you can access the health education information that's located on the BSS BlueLIFE website, and also how you can take the quiz. So if you're interested in receiving credit for the BlueLIFE Wellness Initiative or for your CEB bonus, you need to complete the quiz as well. So you'll notice that the website is accessed by either a department computer, your personal computer, a smart device of any nature at www.lapdbluelife.com. You should retrieve this as the home page, and across the top here at the drop-down menu Health Info, you will find that for each month, under a different drop-down heading, we will post the educational information for that month. And you can access it merely by clicking on Health Ed -January in this case. So I'll use January as an example. Here you'll find various different educational components. Some of these only take 5 minutes. The longest one probably takes about 16 minutes to complete. And in order to get credit, you have to go through and actually access and review each one of these. I'll give you a couple examples real briefly. Take, for example, if you wanted to read Stop You're Killing Me, you just click on the title of the post and it'll bring up the article that we've written. In this case, this is on the top 10 causes of death among the US adult population. So it may not sound like the most cheery of topics, but the reality is that this information is important, for example, because most of these have a behavioral component that you can either such that you can prevent the disease in the first place, or you can minimize the risks of their effects. So there, for example, is the article on morbidity. I'm going to go back up here. I can use the backspace key if I wish. Go back up here and I'll give you one more example. Say, for example, on measuring up, that's about body mass index, and here you'll find additional information on that. And then you'll often find that there are links to other websites, or there might be a link, as in the case of these buttons here, where you can actually enter information and get feedback about your health status. So let's take, for example, just to show you how a link works, you click on body shape. It does open in a new window, so you can return to where you were quite easily. And here's some additional information on body shape, and also on how your waist-hip ratio figures into health. So what you need to do, if again you're interested in getting credit and participating in the program, is to review these materials each month. You can start and stop any one of them and come back to it, but before you go on to take the quiz, what you want to do is be sure that you've completed all of these. So now I'm going to show you how you would actually access the quiz. So what you would do is you would go up to BlueLIFE, and at the bottom here you'll see checkup, and the checkup is really the quiz. Now the first time that you go to this portion of the website, to the BlueLIFE section, it will ask you for a password. This part is password protected so that only participants can access it, and you may recall from the trainings or previous emails that the password itself is BeWell, BeWell. Lowercase, uppercase, it doesn't actually matter. And that'll take you to a list of the available quizzes. At the moment, only the January quiz is available, and when you're ready to access it, you click on the button. It opens a new window. It takes you to the introductory screen that reminds you that before you actually take the quiz, you want to make sure that you've actually reviewed this material. Then there are 3 brief pages. There's 10 questions, no more, per month, and it should take you no more than about 5 minutes, 8 minutes if you give it a whole lot of thought. Just answer the questions as it indicates. Serial number, I'll put mine in there as an example, last name, and then the email you want your results sent to. So jablonski.org. Enter next. And then you'll see that these are the actual questions. So in this case, body mass index is a blank proxy for total body fat. A more precise measure includes, and then you select one of 4. And to select a choice, you just click on the circle on the dot, and that's how you select it. Once you complete the questions on that page, you will click next. You'll get a second set of questions, 5 more, and when you complete those, you hit submit and you are done. You'll subsequently get an email, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. Once you complete your online quiz, you will automatically receive a summary at the email address that you provided of how you performed. Here's an example of such a summary. This was sent to me. You'll see identifying information here, and down on this line where it says score obtained, you'll see how many you got correct and what your percentage correct was. You can scroll down, you can see your responses to each question and whether or not you got the answer correct. You can tell because over here under score obtained, it will show you how many points out of 1 you get correct. And here, for example, I selected fairly accurate underwater weight. That was a score of 1, indicating that's the correct answer. Give you a quick example of when I got something incorrect. Here I scored 0 out of 1 on this question here. The group of diseases counts for 1 in 4 deaths. I selected heart disease. That's worth 0 points. Scroll down and you can see, oh, cancer is the correct answer. That has a score of 1. So just a quick example of what to expect. Keep in mind that you have to score 70% or more if you want BlueLIFE or CEB credits for the month. So if you did score below, feel free to give me or a clinical supervisor at BSS a call. We'll go over the question with you and we will get you your credit. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope this helps.